After Renault's dominance in the season opener under the lights of Bahrain, CRL now heads to Sochi for round 2 of season 4. Championship leader Little Juan showed no intent of losing his spot at the top of the standings, as he took pole position by 2 tenths per second from the Haas of Crago. That Rowling qualified 3rd for Alfa Romeo, closely fending off the Ferrari of Pimis in 4th. 10 different constructors in the top 10, but a Renault on pole once again. But would Juan be able to make it 2 for 2?
Lights out and away we go here at the Tier 3 Russian Grand Prix. Little Juan getting an amazing start. Crago also getting an amazing start. Looking back down the grid, a few position changes, a bit swapping and changing there. Oh, a few cars going a little bit wide there in the background. And we see both of the Red Bulls tangled up, and both of the Red Bulls have collided. Singapore 2017, Kieran and JD are already out of the race, and that is a virtual safety car. And we're seeing 5-second penalties left, right, and centre. What is going on here? Tomo tipped up on Luke 40 knock. Luke 40 knock losing a few positions. Tomo using that overtake, pulling out 7th gear as much as he can, using that DRS. Luke 40 knock doesn't have the DRS, and Tomo tipped up using up all of that ERS to get past. I think you can take the ERS off now, mate. I'm not sure why he's keeping it on, but it takes a very wide line and has to almost cut that there. But looking back at Marconi and Deluxe going side by side, there's a bit of contact, and unfortunately Deluxe has spun, caught in the rear tyre of Marconi, and that is severe wing damage. And if he finishes well enough, oh, Pimis, I think there was a brush with the wall, keeps his end plate and sneaks ahead of Crago. But Little Juan, 4-second gap by lap 3 already. What a dominant performance. Well, let's see Crago's wing. No, Crago has a full wing, and so does that Roland. So both looking good. And speed of that Roland, he has just spun at turn 16, and that is him dropping out. That is Crago having the pressure eased off him a little bit there. Maybe the pressure that run was putting onto Crago ended up putting onto himself in a way. Going onto those hards, and Red Sky does go side by side with Faker, and Faker is forced to go wide. Red Sky gives up the position, and unfortunately I think it's going to give up position to Sprunky as well. Faker just getting in the way a little bit there. Sprunky not able to make the double overtake, but still he'll be out with 1 position nonetheless, I think. And is he going to be able to make a move on Faker? He is on the softer compounded tyres, so he should have a little bit more grip for now. As we see the 3-way battle between Sprunky. Ooh! Sprunky getting a bit squirrely, and we see a big crash. Sprunky into the wall there at turn 5, and that has caused a full course yellow. Don't think quite a safety car, but that allows Little Juan, well, 4-star and Killer J both into the pits, and Little Juan has taken the lead of the race back. Ooh, a bit of a messed safety car restart there in terms of that run and Killer J. Not sure what happened there, but Killer J seems to be getting the run on his teammate. I think his teammate let him pass, but unfortunately he's also going to let Marconi pass. And is he also going to let Crago pass? No, he is blocking Crago very well, but Crago also does actually slip past on the inside, and Darren's going to take the outside, forced wide by Marconi's line. But that is Darren down to 6th, Killer J up into 4th, looking to chase down Pimis now. Sorry about that, I didn't realise the safety car was ending that soon. No Fandango losing out to Red Sky, and now that all the cars are close together, we should see a few more battles on track. About halfway through the race now, waiting for the just Killer J on Pimis. Killer J using that overtake, he's going to have the DRS as well, so we should get past Pimis. Also using that overtake, J has more to burn, and if I was J I would ease off it now. He's got the DRS on him. There we go, good man. But looking at the weather, it seems to be dark. I'm not sure if there'll be like maybe spots of rain right at the end here. Oh, and Deluxey, big crash on the last turn, and that is Deluxey out of the race. Sector 1 yellow flag, and that is a safety car on lap 22. I'm curious to see if we're gonna see anyone try out those inters. Oh, and we do, because that is the Mercedes. The Mercedes and Marconi going in for the intermediate tyres. Ooh, losing that rear, I think. And Crago's going to start to go, making sure to keep that rear in check. And Marconi getting an amazing safety car start. Marconi into the lead of the race. And look at that, that wet strategy definitely paid off. And VFL Faker just dropping down those wet tyres, those intermediate tyres are just too good. And Crago, keep on board with him. You can see he's taking it so slow. That throttle control very well to keep it in a straight line. And Killer J and Little Juan. Is Killer J going to be able to challenge for P2 here? Little Juan does have No penalty, so Little Juan might still take the win. But where it's rather difficult to go for an overtake. DRS will be disabled as well. Oh! And VFL Faker just catching Datrone, and that is Datrone's full front wing. Absolutely gone. That is not going to be good for him, and I think that's going to drop him right to the back as Little Juan overtakes Makoni, and that's not good for Makoni. And Killer J also going to make it past. Both of them burning through their overtake right now. Same amount of overtake per driver. Killer J is going to be forced to the outside line. On board with Makoni. On board with Jacko watching, and Makoni. Oh, just getting there. And Killer J gets up into P2. As Little Juan. What a dominant performance through the penultimate corner. Through the final corner, and the Little Juan forerunner wins the Russian Grand Prix. Oh, a little bit of a spin of the line. Killer J bringing up in second, Makoni in third, Arjako fourth, Pimis fifth. Ooh, Pimis sixth. Oh, there's a big change. 4-star up into third. Makoni just losing out on that podium because of penalties. Killer J, what a performance. My personal driver of the day.
A dominant display from Juan sees him take his second consecutive victory, as well as extending his championship lead. Jay had phenomenal pace throughout the race, going from last to second. 4-star joined him on the podium as time penalties promoted him to third place. Makoni, No Fandangle, Jacko, Pimis, Red Sky, Luke 14 Knock and Warrior Huntsman completed a top 10. Krager and Faker both lost out after not pitting for Inters, but did score some points. That Roland also came home with points after a chaotic race for the Alfa Romeo driver. Juan now has a 34-point lead in the championship from 4-star, but the championship battle is far from over.